Hello, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces, High Priestess, aka the light that shines like diamonds, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on tonight. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. This is going to be a general reading for the overall collective of any zodiac sign. So please take the messages that apply, leave the ones that do not. And without any further ado, we are going to get on to tonight's messages, which is a pretty hot topic right now going on in the United States. So, guys, okay, tonight's overall message is the world has never before seen so many people so eager to kill babies. The world has never before seen so many people so eager to kill babies. As many of you know, there is all kind of protests and different things that's going on right now. Several different states has now made it illegal to get abortions. Okay, and it's amazing just how many people are flocking out in droves. Okay, with all the evil, wicked things going on in the world, this is what abortions, legal abortions and guns is like mainly the only thing that draws people out, that make people mad as hell and want to protest. If they say you can't get abortions, and if they say you can't have guns and want to take your guns away, then everybody and their mama come out hooping and hollering with their picket signs, yelling their endless nothings to the world, you know what I'm saying? Which I kind of get. I actually understand more, okay, about your right to bear arms, okay. So I get that way more than the other situation here, okay. And it's amazing because you see, a lot of men, a lot of women, and it's ridiculous, okay? And you can clearly tell that a lot of the garbage that's going on is totally staged, okay? Because in many of these so-called protests that we have seen thus far, okay, I've seen like droves and droves of gay people. Okay, first of all, if y'all are gay, whether gay or lesbian, and you're in gay or lesbian relationships, you're not getting pregnant anyway. Why is this your moment to be out here hooping and hollering and protesting about an abortion? Okay, so because gay couples who want to have a child, you all go, do other methods, y'all purposely, get yourselves pregnant to have a baby together. So an abortion would not even be something that's a matter of fact situation with the gay community. You understand what I'm saying? But it's something that goes on because, and this is how you know these things are staged, because what they do is they have these isolated other groups of individuals who usually fit in certain different groups. Like, okay, like for instance, you got your gay community, okay, you got your Christian community. I've seen groups of people out in droves who are quote unquote Christians, okay, who supposedly claim to be living by a Bible that clearly says, speaks against abortions, okay, and also tells you to be fruitful and multiply. Yet you are out here hooping and hollering and protesting about pro-abortion rights. Like, yeah, you see how but they have literally triggered these people, is what I'm saying. These different isolated groups where what's going on is not technically you know what I'm saying, for what they believe in and what they stand for and how they live. These will be the last people that you would assume to be there who would be doing these protests and these marches about such a thing, okay? Because like I said, with the gay community, if you're actually really gay or really lesbian, this is something that you would not have a problem with, okay? Because when you're in a gay or a lesbian relationship, and unless a person like is already pregnant, once y'all get together, hook up or whatever. But other than that, if not, you know, y'all have purposely decided as a couple to get pregnant, you know, whether it's artificial insemination or whatever other services that they have available out there for people, gay couples who want to get pregnant. So this would not be an issue. I don't think you all would pay to go get artificial insemination, then decide, oh, you know what, we don't want it, we want to get an abortion, you know. So this would not be their thing to be marching and protesting about. And then here you go, you're holier than thou, saved, sanctified, and delivered Christians, which if you were really Christians, technically your Bible speaks against this as a sin anyway. So why would you be out here approaching, protesting, and marching about such a thing? Okay. But this is how you know these are staged events, guys. Okay. And I'm telling you right now, we have always, and this is quite interesting that it's happening, which is also how you know this is staged, okay? Because Planned Parenthood has been around for a very long time, okay? Your government has always been basically pro, and not because they care about your body and your rights, but because of other factors and other reasons, and why they have gone along with such a things. Because first of all, they have always made a big deal about too many people being in the world using too much stuff. Okay, so you know that goes into lowering the populations and different things like that or whatever. So it's various other reasons as to why, you know, things like Planned Parenthood was created. You know, you can look into people like Margaret Sanger, even go back as far as her, okay, with all these things, okay, who basically felt like between poor people and black people that, you know, we shouldn't have been, you know, procreating and having kids anyway because, you know, we're just too poor and all this other kind of stuff, which, you know, she was completely racist and various different things or whatever in her ideals of life. But it shows you how what was going on and what was happening well before things like Planned Parenthood and things came along. Okay, so basically I said all of that to say, guys, that you know that this is being done. This is what you call order out of chaos. Okay, they have created the chaos, what you believe to be something that's a chaos. Okay, because now with them saying, now remind you, like I said, this is something that they have been supporting for a long time. Okay, even providing you with services like Planned Parenthood where you can get this done for free. You can get abortions for free. Okay, so now that states are deciding to make it illegal, they have triggered y'all to come out in droves. This is how I'm telling y'all are brainwashed and under mind control, man. And they are using different methods to control and manipulate your mind, and you don't even know it. You wasn't hostile about this situation. Nobody is hostile about a situation until something pings your mind to make you believe somebody is forcing you to do something, or somebody is taking a certain right away from you, or somebody is, you know, and then you get mad like, oh, hell no, this is my body. This is, you know, when you really didn't have a big voice or opinion about it at all. Because as long as you felt like, oh, I can do what I want to do in my own life, you haven't really thought about it. You haven't really cared. So what the government has, and remember, like I said, this is something they have always supported for other reasons, not because of your body, your rights, your choice, or anything like that, because of other reasons that they want this done, whether it's to lower the population, whether it's to use the fetus cells for your things like your face creams and all the other little facial shit that they get done, the wealthy get done to keep themselves looking young, and all the other shit that it's used for. Okay, so they have totally been pro this for a long time, but what they have done is manipulated your mind, because by creating a problem, creating chaos, okay, y'all have ran out in droves protesting and marching. Oh, it's my body, it's my choice. We should have the right to do what we want to do and all this other kind of stuff. So now the government is going to sit back and say, well, we changed this, but look at all the people. Then they're going to come back and say, oh, we hear the people. You want to be able to kill your children if you want to. We hear you. So then they're going to roll it back. Problem, reaction, solution. They create the problem to get a reaction out of you and then play pretend like they came up with the masterful solution. So when they overturn this and take it back, okay? Then they're going to say, y'all showed up in droves. We got the Christian people to come out. We got the gay people to come out. We got the straight folks to come out. We got the young and the old to come out and say, we want this. These are our rights. And y'all have no idea. You're looking over the fact that they are manipulating your mind on purpose for you to do just that. It's the same way, and you can apply it to any chaotic situation. It's the same way with all of these supposed shootings that goes on. If this keeps going on, every time people roll out in droves, something's got to be done. Babies are being killed. We can't, it's not safe. And you don't understand that the problem was created on purpose to get the reaction that they wanted, which is you to come out and protest and march and stand up to government to say, you've got to do something. And then guess what? Your government comes along and say, we hear you. You're right. We're going to do something about those damn guns. That's it. And it's going to get to the point where they say, that's it. American citizens can no longer have rifles. You can no longer have automatic weapons, AR-15s, And then if anybody, say anything about it, the government is going to say, well, we gave you the right to your Second Amendment right to bear arms. But all of these things are happening. And y'all came out in droves and said, we want something done now. And so then the government is going to play like they're, they come with a solution. Oh, we hear you people. We stand with you people. We're going to do something. And guess what? You've been tricked. Because they have manipulated your mind. And you have fallen straight into their trap. What they wanted to do all along. This is no different. I have never seen before in history, in life, so many people so eager to kill babies, to have abortions. And I'm going to tell you straight up, unless it's incest and unless it's rape, technically, there is no reason for you to get an abortion. With those two things, if you have been raped and ended up getting pregnant thereafter, or it's a situation where it's incest, the child is of incest, you're pregnant by somebody in your family, those are situations. Okay? Because this would be then detrimental upon your life as well as the child's life. And it will create a whole nother host of problems because of this. So I understand that. Y'all are putting more passion and more effort to protest your right to abort babies when women are waiting till they're 3 to 5 or 6 months pregnant to even decide to have a damn abortion. By then, it's no longer an egg. By then, it's no longer a teeny tiny little embryo. It's a full baby, a whole nother being by then. That then would make it murder. Okay? When you have all kinds of options. You chose not to be on birth control. You chose not to use spermicides. You chose not to use condoms or any other type of protection. And you got pregnant. And when the relationship don't work out and the guy hit it and quit it, and you don't want to realize you don't want to raise a kid alone because you can't afford it, then you want an abortion. I mean, you even have 48 hours after you have made a mistake. I'm sorry, if you have sex, you know if somebody nutted in you or not, okay? Get your ass up, take you a bath, go to the store that day or the next day, because you got 48 hours to go get you the plan B. You got all these options to prevent your ass from getting pregnant, and nobody is taking them. If you stop carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant, you wouldn't have to worry about getting abortions. Guess what? You can be on birth control. You can have your partner to use condoms. And they even have spermicides. Some of them is already in the condoms where it kills the moment he ejaculate into the condom, the little powder stuff or whatever is in there, it kills the sperm automatically. Okay? Or they even have like the sprays or creams or whatever it is. It's some kind of spermicide. Okay? So you could be on birth control. He could use condoms. You could use spermicides. That's 3 things. If you're using all 3 of those things at one time, guess what? You're not going to get pregnant. Okay? And even if there's still a mistake, you can get the plan B. This will prevent you from getting pregnant. That's 4 things to prevent you from getting pregnant. And it's amazing because everybody that gets abortions, you don't go and do it right away. I'm telling you, women are like 3, 4, 5 months pregnant before they decide they want an abortion. Okay? When instead of you going to seek services when you first miss your cycle, but sometimes you can still have a cycle or 2 before your cycle stops after you done got pregnant. But if you know, okay, because unless you're screwing somebody different every day, but this is even more carelessly and reckless. If you're screwing somebody different every single day, and all of them are ejaculating in you, it's like you already got another problem any damn way. Okay, because you don't even know who the daddy is. And you done ran the risk of catching something. Besides getting pregnant. And they ran the risk of getting pregnant. I mean, so, but other than that, most people, they ain't living like that. Even those of them who have a healthy sex life. You understand what I'm saying? So, if you know you don't want a child, you're not prepared to raise a child, or you can't afford to raise a child, especially by yourself, okay? You do what you need to do to take the proper precautions. But I guess it feels so good to have unprotected sex. That when you getting it on, when you in the moment, you ain't worried about no damn babies. Well, that's your own damn fault. If it feels that damn good, and you get a better orgasm by not using fucking condoms, then that's the consequence. And guess what? Guess what? According to law, you don't have to keep the child. Have the baby. Guess what? You don't want it? Put it up for adoption. Do you know how many people are barren, can't get pregnant, but would love to have a child? And most people who are in the business who wants to adopt, they would rather adopt an infant. That way they can raise it up as their own. Okay? Have the child. Give it up for adoption. Nobody's telling you got to keep the child if you can't afford to keep the child. If you're not going to love the child, if you can't take care of the child, or whatever the circumstances is. You don't have to kill it, though. That's the point. You don't have to kill it. You got several different options to prevent from getting pregnant. But if you still get pregnant, you can just carry it full term, have the child, and put it up for adoption. And allow a family to come along and adopt it that is going to love it and take care of it. You know how many families is out here who can't get pregnant? That doesn't make any sense. But what the reason why I'm doing this video here, y'all, because when a lot of these things that goes on, this shit has been staged. It has been set up. This is being done on purpose. And the government is sitting back watching all this shit all over the world to see how many people are coming out, showing up at the Capitol steps protesting, rallying. Sorry, I couldn't even get the word out. Rallying over this issue that they have created because the government knows full well what they have been support of and what they have been in behind this entire freaking time, guys. Okay? This is all being done on purpose, and this has been used to manipulate your mind, trick your mind. They set this up in a way to purposely make you feel like the government is taking over your life. The government is taking a right from you. The government is controlling you. You don't have free will. You do what we say. That's how they purposely want to make you feel. Just to trigger that in you. And guess what? You gave them the reaction that they were looking for by showing up in droves, protesting. And guess what? They have gotten all type of groups to come out. You would think this would be a bunch of young people were the only ones that gave a damn about this. Because between your teens and your 20s, this is when most people live the most careless and reckless. You're partying, you're kicking it, you're clubbing. You're having sex all how you want to. You know how it is when you finally feel like you're grown and you're out here on your own and you're just doing what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? But, I mean, and it is people who do this of all ages. But technically, I feel like once you hit 30, you need to start making life fucking decisions to live better and do better. You understand what I'm saying? And your teens and your 20s and shit, you're young, you're dumb, you're ignorant, you make ignorant mistakes and different things like that. It's expected when you're young. Okay? But you'd be surprised just how many careless, reckless, ignorant living as people that we have that's in their 30s, their 40s, their 50s and above. Okay? But it is happening. So you would assume that it would be a large group of young folk out here hooping and hollering, acting a fool about such a topic. I have seen old ass people who eggs been dried the hell up. Okay? They couldn't get pregnant if the hell they wanted to. Okay? We done seen all different kinds of communities of people. The Christian community done rolled out. The gay community done rolled out. This ain't even y'all battle. Y'all fight. Why the hell they got y'all out here? They triggered y'all to be out there. They probably called y'all up. Some of y'all damn sponsors with the groups and shit. And said, we're going to come out. The pride group, honey. Love a parade. Love a march and a protest with any damn thing. Okay? This is just how the gay community is. The gay community, baby, we love a reason to get together and to come out and to form together. No matter what it's about, okay? It could be about M&M Mondays, okay? It could be about Skittles Taste the Rainbow Saturdays. It doesn't even matter, okay? The gay community be looking for a reason to hoop, to holler, to protest, to gather together for something, okay? But this is not even y'all battle. This is not even y'all fight, okay? Most of y'all who are actually gay and true to what you like and what you love and what you want to be with, those of you who are really lesbian and true to what you like and what you love and what you be, man, but I get, when you break down LGBTQIA plus letters, you know what I'm saying? It should be the whole alphabet. It's going to be A to Z in a minute. But the B stands for bisexual. So you got various different people in there. And of course, your bisexuals, it's possible could get pregnant and have children and have babies and different things like that or whatever. So I assume that maybe this is how or why the gay community would get, sucked into this or whatever. But, for me, I don't worry about it one way or the other. Okay? Because I don't have these type of issues. Okay? But I've never seen more people. You can keep your damn legs closed. Get that thing a rest. Be celibate for a little while. You understand me? Some folks out here loose as goose anyway, but see, that's not what the conversation is about. I'm just being funny, okay? Because you got the right to have whatever type of sex life you want to have, live your life however you want to live. I'm just being funny, okay? But you got a few options here, okay? You can be more careful with your sexual activity. Nobody's telling you not to have sex, okay? But you can protect yourself. You got several different methods you can take, from birth control to condoms to spermicides to Plan B to several different options to prevent you from getting pregnant. You could become celibate, not be carelessly and recklessly out here having sex as much. It's several different things that you could do before resulting to, and this would lower the numbers. Anyway, these things should be done if this topic was never even brought up at all. We still should not have a shitload of people flocking to the nearest abortion clinic to abort babies, okay? But I'm telling you what's going to happen. And it may be a trial run. It may be something that they stick with. Because I'm telling you, I bet y'all would change your damn tune if they made y'all start paying for these damn abortions. If it cost you $300 to $500 every time you want to have a damn abortion, I bet you stop being so goddamn carelessly and reckless with getting pregnant. But because Planned Parenthood provides this for you for free, because other services and different things applies this for free. This is why y'all so loose about the topic. But I guarantee you, they start charging you for it. You be more conservative with how the way you live, how you do things. Yeah. So we're gonna get into some messaging, guys, pertaining to this topic. This is what we're talking about today. Okay? The world has never before seen so many people so eager to kill babies. Okay? And don't forget what I mentioned before. Just because you get pregnant, whether you can actually take care of this child or not, or whatever your situation is, I understand. It's not the end of the world. You have the option to put this child up for adoption. Some of you who have a close or well-knit family, other responsible individuals in your family, talk to those your loved ones and different things. Somebody else might be willing to take care of this child for you, or adopt the child themselves. If not, I understand, because I don't have no family like that or whatever. You still have the option to legally give your child up for adoptions. No questions asked. You don't have to even bother with it. From the moment you had a child, the nurses at the hospital would remove the child, okay? And whatever procedure they follow thereafter, they go through this, okay? You can legally do this. Nobody will question you. Nobody will badger you. Nobody will put you down, talk about you, make you seem like you're less than, or anything like that. You can legally do that. I feel the same way when it comes to people who have children who have been born in the world, and you result to an option of killing them. When you can literally drop these kids off, when you got to the point where you did not want them anymore, you did not love them, you did not like them, or because you broke up with they daddy, or you didn't have no help or support for them, you couldn't take care, whatever the reason is, that people decide to fucking kill their damn kids. You don't have to go to that option. You can literally drop these kids off at a fire station, at a children's hospital, any hospital. It don't even have to be a children's hospital. The Department of Human Services, Child Protective Services, any police department, anywhere where there's government authority figures who knows how to handle these situations and know whom to contact. Guess what? You can legally do that. I think even when it comes to that, so I'm not just badgering people who carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. Babies are being killed on various different levels. There is no reason for kids to die. They got their whole lives ahead of them. There is other methods. You don't have to kill kids. But this is something that is massively going on all over the world. Even people who would have born, birth children into this world. You can literally, legally. Now they might ask you to sign off on a piece of paper saying that you agree to do this on your own, using your own sound mind, and you're not being forced to do this or whatever. But after that, they ain't gonna ask you no questions, hound you, badger you about anything. You can legally do this if you do it in the right way. You'll have no idea how many people then gave birth or something and threw the baby in the trash or left the baby on the side of the road or just, and it be for stupid reasons, just because they didn't want their family to find out that they had got pregnant or had a baby, or just because they just didn't want the child, or just like whatever the hell the reason. Like, it's stupid. There's no reason to kill babies. And see, the problem with abortions is people are waiting as long as they possibly can before making the decision to get an abortion. You understand what I'm saying? Now, if you, I feel like, and accidents do happen. Like I said, there is no way in hell you can have sex and somebody nutting you and you don't know. That has a particular feeling. Okay? And if you take a bath or use the bathroom thereafter, which most people have to use the restroom after they have sex, you clearly feel this. You should take precautions, okay? It has a particular feeling when it happens. And for you to just totally ignore it and roll the dice, take the risk that maybe I won't get pregnant, when you could have easily just taken the precautions to prevent yourself from getting pregnant and not have to worry about needing an abortion later, you wouldn't even have that problem. So, but people, you carelessly and recklessly having sex, you roll the dice to see, this has happened, like accident happened, okay? And you wait around to see, oh, maybe I will, maybe I won't get pregnant, okay? But then you miss your first cycle. By the time you miss your first cycle, 4 to 6 weeks might have went by. Okay? At this point, you about a month and a half. And people still don't go then and figure out a situation. Okay? Because even at that point, the whole, body hasn't formed and different things like that or whatever. People are waiting to 3 to 5 to 6 months in to say, you know what, I want to get an abortion. This is a whole baby. Okay, guys. So we got some messages here. We got hypocrites in the church. I told you. It's crazy. I don't even understand why the hypocrites from the church that came out. These fake phony ass Christians out here, they hooping and hollering, protesting too. Y'all shouldn't even be carelessly and recklessly having sex. Let's not carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. What are y'all doing out here? What y'all doing up here marching at these people's capitol about such a thing? Y'all not living in sin, is you? This would tap into fornication and adultery. Huh? And you want to sin by getting an abortion too? When your Bible that you claim that you stand for clearly speaks against murdering your children, the same Bible that tells you to be fruitful and multiply. Girl, I don't even understand why the hypocrites from the church, honey, is out there, baby. But they out there, child. Spirit say they out there. Cause people making a mistake that you have to live with forever, honey. People making mistakes that they have to live with forever. So you and like I said, you're carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. When you could have kept your legs closed, when you could have been celibate, when you could have used protection, when you could have been on birth control, when you could have did several different damn things that prevent your behind from getting pregnant. But now, because when it's sunk in, I done made a mistake. And you got to live with this mistake forever. You know what I'm saying? And some of these women, some of y'all don't even mind getting pregnant. It's not until you get into it with the dude that you got pregnant by and find out he don't want no baby. Or find out that he married or he with somebody else. Or find out that he just hit it and quit it. He don't want to be with you like that. Then that's when you hate the child. Then that's when you want to get rid of the child. And you want that option open to get an abortion. That's some selfish ass shit. Ain't nobody else gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you and I don't care nothing about how you feel about it. I don't care about how you feel about it. Because it's not because look, this coming from me, y'all. I came out when I was 12, 13 years old. as a lesbian. Okay. But some people, I can manifest really well. Me personally, with my body and my connection to the divine, I will not, it don't matter what kind of sex I have. Okay. I will not get pregnant unless I manifest it. Now, this is something naturally that my body goes through every 4 years. Okay. I have what I call baby fever. Okay. Some women have this. There's actually, I forget what it's called, but some women, other women who have this, you will actually feel like you pregnant. You might feel like little kicks in your stomach. You might get really bloated. It's called something. That scientists or doctors or whatever has actually labeled it as something. They always got a name for something. It's actually called something. It's something that is really real and it's really happens. But I have what is called baby fever, and it happens every 4 years. On the dot, every 4 years. Okay. And what I call baby fever is where you have this sensation, this urge that you want to have a child. But what I was getting ready to say, I don't get pregnant, me personally, because I manifest. I can have anything I want if I manifest it, okay? But I also know that you have to be careful what you wish for, okay? So when I have gotten pregnant, I have manifested it, okay? Now, I say this to say, my daughter that I have now, I manifest. Okay, I was with women, serious committed relationships with women my entire life. I came out when I was 12, 13 years old. Okay, now I've been celibate for 10 years. Okay, I haven't had a girlfriend in several years, just as many years. Okay, me and my ex was together 11 years. That's the last girlfriend that I had, but that was even like several years ago. Like we was together 11 years, but we stopped having sex maybe 3 to 4 years before we actually even split up. We were still in a relationship together, but we wasn't having sex anymore or whatever. So this is how I was celibate, like basically 5 years before we even split up, and a whole nother 5 years thereafter. Okay, so it's actually been a long time since I've even had a girlfriend, but I went through my awakening and everything and decided to change my life and everything, and decided I wasn't going to be with women anymore and all this other kind of stuff when my life changed and everything. So I've been celibate, okay? But to go back, so I manifested my daughter, okay? Technically, where I got pregnant with my daughter, I'm gonna be just honest with you all, okay? I told y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all my testimony one of these days, okay? My baby sperm, I don't even call him my baby's daddy, my baby's father, no, anything like that. He don't take care of his kids, okay? My baby daddy is older than me. That I know of. When my child was born, she was his seventh, okay? And she was born 7-7, okay? So he has 7 kids, okay? He could have more now. I don't know nothing about that, okay? He's a deadbeat father. He don't take care of any of them, okay? I knew this, okay? And I'm just be real with you. It was real simple, okay? I didn't have the money for artificial intelligence or anything, artificial insemination, or anything like that. So it was real simple. He wanted to screw, and I wanted a baby. Okay, so I'm not that type of baby mama that's gonna be hounding you and putting you down. I knew he was sorry and wasn't taking care of his other damn kids in the first place. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta know what you're getting yourself into. So I take care of my daughter myself. Okay, I'm not that type of baby mama that's gonna be hounding you, making your life a living hell because you fool with other people. Basically what I'm saying, me and my baby daddy were never in no relationship, no nothing like that. He wanted to fuck, and I wanted a baby. That was the deal. You understand what I'm saying? So even though it's hard to take care of a child on your own, even though he's a deadbeat father and different things like that, he don't take care of any of his children. So it's not like he just ain't taking care of mine, or what, he don't take care of any of his kids. You understand what I'm saying? But so I said all that to say, guys, you have to take control of your damn life. Okay, you can't just decide because basically what I'm saying is, if you have sex with somebody who's a deadbeat damn father or something like that, you knew that he was a gangster or a player, or supposed pimp, or a married, or had another girlfriend, had another family, and all this other kind of shit before the hell you decided to have sex with him. I don't know what about your pussy that you thought was going to change his mind, that you allowed yourself to carelessly and recklessly get pregnant by this damn man. Okay, but when you decided when you realized that he wasn't going to stay, he wasn't going to be in a relationship with you or whatever, then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? You feeling some type of way. You don't want to take care of this child. You don't want the responsibility of taking care of this child by yourself and all this other kind of crap. Now you don't want the baby. So then that's when you want an abortion. That is selfish as the fuck. That is just selfish. Okay? That don't even make sense. It's crazy. Okay? So you got to take responsibility, okay, over your freaking life. And then many of you, like Spirit says, you ignorantly using no protection. You the one decided not to use any protection. There's several different methods of protection that you could have used, and you decided not to. Why? Just because you single and you free to mingle. You going out, you having fun, having a good time, honey, going on dates. You got some type of new love. You sneaking and freaking and creeping. You're cheating, or whatever the situation is that you got going on, honey. Because you single and you free to mingle. You doing what you want to do, all how you want to do it, baby. And this is the result of it, okay? But then, who has to pay the consequence? Who has to pay the consequence? This baby you got? This baby you done had here? So then we end up with this situation. Your mama and daddy ain't got no love for you here, okay? And this is right up under making a mistake you have to live with forever here, okay? That's not fair to this unborn child, okay? So right up under ignorantly using no protection, here we have carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. This is what we're talking about, okay? Because there's several different precautions that people could take to prevent yourself from getting pregnant. But guess what? With your free will that you out here hooping and hollering and protesting about, you're the one who decided not to use any protection. You use your free will to make that decision, baby, okay? Yeah, why? Because you purposely are not taking birth control. You getting it in like that. Why aren't you on birth control? Why aren't you making this fool use condoms? Why aren't you using several different options to keep you from getting pregnant? Ain't nobody telling you not to have sex, okay? But you're not using any protection. Several different methods of protection here, okay? So then we have child killers. We have child killer here that sits under making a mistake you have to live with forever. Your mama and daddy ain't got no love for you. So this is what you resort to. Killing your child. Killing your child, which causes these karmic cycles. Karmic cycles create generational curses. Karmic cycles create generational curses. Okay? But like I was telling you all, real quick, when it comes to me, my daughter is actually my second. She's actually getting ready to be 14 years old. Okay? So I have another daughter who is actually, she's in the spirit realm right now, who is actually 18. Okay? And they're exactly 4 years apart. My first baby, I manifested as well. I purposely got pregnant but I was in a lesbian relationship then, okay? I was getting pregnant. I got pregnant for the girlfriend that I had at the time who wanted a child, okay? But I ended up losing that baby. I ended up having it, but it wasn't because of an abortion. I had a DNC surgery, okay? So the baby passed away inside of me and I had a DNC surgery. Okay, same doctor that delivered this baby here. Okay, but I got pregnant with that child, but because of stress and fights and other things that went on in that relationship, because the girlfriend that I had at the time, just being real with you all, I was getting pregnant for her. She wanted to have a baby, and she was a stud, so she of course didn't want to have the child herself. I got pregnant for her. She didn't like the way that I got pregnant, but I'm like, you don't have the money to pay to get artificial inseminated. So, I mean, sperm is free. Sex is easy. Okay? So, you do it the old fashioned way. You have sex, you get pregnant, okay? And it only took one time. Literally one time. Why? Because I'm very powerful when manifesting. I can get what I want if I manifest it. You just have to be careful what you wish for, okay? So I don't make wishes like other people hope and wish and desire and different things, because there's consequences that come along with it, okay? But I manifested that child too. She's in the spirit realm right now. She's actually 18 years old right now. My daughter's getting ready to be 14, July 7th. Okay, so her birthday is coming up right after the 4th. But anyway, they're 4 years apart. And I told you all how I have this baby fever every 4 years. So I lost that child, and 4 years later, I had my baby here when I was 24 years old in 2008. Okay, so anyway, I manifested these situations, okay? I got pregnant because I wanted to, and I got pregnant for a specific reason. The first time I got pregnant is because I wanted to have a baby, wanted to give the girlfriend that I had at the time, who, like I said, was a stud, who wanted a child or whatever, but she didn't appreciate the way, I went about doing it or whatever, so it caused a lot of fights and arguments and disagreements and this, that, and the other. I ended up losing a child. I had to have a DNC surgery. It wasn't abortion, though. You understand what I'm saying? Abortion is you carelessly and recklessly doing some shit, deciding you don't want the baby, killing the baby, going in. And do you know that what they jam inside of you? It goes inside this baby head, like drills it in their head, and they pull this damn thing out. Do you understand that that's the process of how gruesome it is? Okay? To actually have an abortion, but you probably don't care because you get put to sleep for a little while, okay? And then, when you wake up, all the procedure is done or whatever. But I'm telling you, these karmic cycles, and what you have is karmic men and karmic women carelessly and recklessly having sex, not using protection, not using birth control, getting pregnant here, and this creates generational curses, okay? So guess what? Even if those of them who have these children, you end up with a whole nother generation of children who decide this is how they're going to fix their problems. Oh, if I don't want this, I just going to, I can just go down here and get a free abortion or whatever. Okay? Why? Because people living life on the edge here. Okay? You living your life on the edge. You got the right to live your life however you want to live your life. But because you living your life on the edge, because you're carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant, you're ignorantly not using protection here because it feels good. It feels better not to use protection, okay? Which you got a lot of guys who will do that, who don't like wearing condoms because it feel better without using a damn condom. So he'll ask the girl, you on birth control? And your stupid ass like, mm-hmm. Knowing good damn hell well you not, or you skip the pill, or you not taking the pill, or you not even getting it. If you don't want to take the pill, you can get the Depo, and you only have to go every 3 months to get that. And guess what? If you have health insurance, hell, even if you are on Medicaid, you can go and get the Depo for free. You can get birth control for free. But no, they got birth control available for free. Abortion's been available for free. You just want all the free shit that you can get. And a lot of the free shit that you can get, you don't even take advantage of it. You can go to the health department right now and get a whole bag of condoms for free. But nobody do it. Okay? You can go to the health department right now and get birth control for free. But nobody doing it. So then we have here trying to purposely trap someone with a baby. So we got these here, these baby trappers here. Yeah, these the real trap queens here. These baby trappers here, okay? Who just ignorant, because I don't know who the hell told you that a man is going to stay with you by you trapping him with the baby. This is proven never to work. And you got a lot of women who get obsessed about certain men, and you try to trap him with the baby. So this bitch done put a hole in the condom, even if he wears a condom, okay? And shit like that, because you got guys out here who's smart enough to like, I'm just hitting this, we just cool, I ain't trying to have no baby, we ain't in a relationship like this or whatever. But this chick here, she'll purposely tear the condom or put a hole in the condom, or convince him not to wear a condom because she on birth control and this, that, and the other or whatever, purposely trying to trap him with a baby. And then you come around, you knew full well he was married. You come around, you knew full well your ass was a side piece, and you should have stayed in your side piece place because he had a girlfriend or he was married, married when the hell you met him. Both of you wrong for sneaking and freaking and creeping and cheating and shit. But you purposely want to trap him with a baby because your ass done fell in love. You thought he was going to come back to your ass. And you done caused all type of problems in his life as well as yours. But now you mad because he hit it and quit it. He don't want to be in a relationship with you like that. You see that he with somebody else now. Or whatever the situation may be. So now you mad. You like, I can't have him. So I'm going to punish the kids. So now you want an abortion here, okay? This is right up under, this is right up under child killer here. Yeah. Yeah. This karmic cycle, this is premeditated murder. When you purposely do something, carelessly and recklessly do something, then technically this will be premeditated murder because you sit up and think about, hey, you know what? I don't want this child. I'm going to just go and get an abortion. That's premeditated murder. You thought about it first. You purposely decided, hey, I want to go and kill this child because I can't afford it. I don't want it, or whatever. Plots, plans, schemes, setup. Premeditated murder. Okay? Mother murderous madness. Okay? Because guess what? The majority of the time, this be women who decide to do this. Okay? Every once in a while, you got a jerk of a guy that when this chick come to you and tell you she pregnant, he offers it. No, you gotta go get an abortion. He might even offer to pay for it, or something like that. If it's a situation where you going somewhere where you gotta pay for it or whatever. But I'm telling you, it's gonna change up a whole lot of things. A lot of things gonna change up because if they bring this back, they say, oh, okay, this is what y'all want. Okay, well, we'll go along with it, but you got to start paying for it now. And it costs you anywhere from $300 to $500 for these damn abortions. I bet y'all stop carelessly and recklessly getting the fuck pregnant. Yeah. I bet y'all then think about your actions. Okay? Why? Because spirits say when you know better, you do better. Okay? If you know better, you know you should not be ignorantly not using protection. If you know better, you know that you shouldn't be carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. If you know better, you know that you shouldn't be purposely not taking birth control. If you know better, there wouldn't be no need or no desire for you to be making these mistakes, to be sitting pondering and wondering about premeditated murder. And when you know better, you do better, right? Ain't that what they say? Huh? Otherwise, it's murder. Spirit is saying here. What I tell you? We got order out of chaos. Problem, reaction, solution. This was never a problem for the powers that be. This was never a problem for the government. They ain't never gave a damn. They don't care. What they do care about is the growing population in the world. Okay? So they have always been on board, not because of your damn rights. They don't care nothing about your rights. They don't care nothing about your body. They don't care nothing about your life. What they do care about is it being so many people in the world using too much stuff. So they technically have always been in support of you. So they have decided to flip this. You need to understand that in order for them to have the order that they want, they have to create the chaos. The chaos is the problem. This is a distraction to get a reaction. This chaos, this problem that they have caused, has created the reaction that they wanted to get out of you. They have tricked you, triggered your mind to go out here in flocks, no matter who you are, where you come from, what you stand for, what you live by. This has been done on purpose. And you know this has been done on purpose because people who can't even biologically have children anymore, too old to even have children anymore, is out here hooping and hollering and protesting about this. People of groups that you wouldn't even think, like the fake phony Christians, is out here hooping and hollering about this. People that you wouldn't even suspect, because this ain't even really their issue, like the gay community. They have been, I'm so tired of them using the damn gay community for stuff. But most gay communities, they so well knit and stuck together. Anytime there's any major, anything going on about anything, the gay community gonna roll out in droves about it. Okay? This was done on purpose, y'all. Order out of chaos. They created the problem to get the reaction that they want. And then they gonna come up like, they gonna come pop up out like they got some masterful solution for the people. We here for y'all. We have heard your cries. And this is what they wanted all along. So when they bring this back, they either gonna bring it back with some type of clause like, okay, we're gonna bring this back, but now y'all gonna have to pay for it. Which they're gonna be taxing the hell out of. Okay. Or if they just bring this back and it's still free and readily available to you, then this is going to always be the excuse. They're going to use this example. Did you see the numbers of people that came out in droves who wanted this? This is happening all over the United States right now. I'm talking about men even out here. Why? This ain't even your issue. Why are you out here? You don't have the damn kids. I done seen grown ass men out here. And one man's sign said, abortion needs to be legal for women by any means necessary. Who in the hell are you? Your ass ain't pregnant for 9 months. You ain't never felt a contraction a day before in your damn life. You don't have no children. What the hell are you out here with your sign for? Who in the hell pushed your damn button and triggered your ass to be out here? Y'all don't understand. When they had these things going on, they have people who are paid crisis actors who show up at these events just to have bodies out here at these events. And they travel around from state to state to different places. Y'all, they do this shit on purpose. And y'all let them use y'all like this every situation that goes on. It don't matter if it's a mass shooting, a terrorist attack, some about like this, about abortion. Some come up about gun rights and different things like that. No matter what it's about, they use y'all every damn time. Every damn time here. Okay? So we got these mother murders madness here because of this baby blues. They don't want to deal with this baby blues. They don't want to deal with this new life here. Okay? So, and then coincidentally, we have serial killer that came out here. Okay? This is multiple murders. This somebody's got bodies on them. You ain't have one abortion. We talking about people who had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 abortions. Bitch, how many times do you make a mistake and have multiple abortions? Even if you want to say, okay, I give you one. You made a mistake. You're supposed to learn from your mistakes, right? When you know better, you do better. You should have multiple bodies. When you know better, you do better. So, unfortunate situation happens. So you say, you know what, from now on, unless I'm married, I'm going to make sure that the person I have sex with uses protection. As a matter of fact, I'm going to also do my part and I'm going to go get on birth control. Okay? I'm not going to be the one to be trying to trap nobody with a baby. I'm not going to be carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant anymore. I'm not going to be making these mistakes that I have to live with forever anymore. I'm not going to be getting in these karmic relationships anymore. I ain't gonna be around here sneaking and freaking and creeping with married men and men who are already coupled up with other people, knowing that I'm a side piece and should have never been in this situation. You got multiple. It's a lot of women, okay? They may be few and far in between, but it's a large number of women out here who has had multiple abortions. This means you cursedly and recklessly have sex on purpose. And every time you get pregnant, you take your ass down there and you get an abortion. That's crazy. That's crazy. So we have heavy burdens here, which is another reason why people want these abortions or having these abortions. I've never in my life seen, the world has never seen so many people roll out in droves who is eager to kill babies. Now, these is the same people who say all lives matter. These are the same people who say Black lives matter. These are the same people who protest and march every time a white man happen to kill a black man or a black woman or some shit like that. When there's some type of random act of violence, people talking about, oh, the crime rates is so high and the murders and that. Why do you see that as murder, but you don't see this as murder? How can you protest about people being killed in cold blood, whether by a police officer or otherwise, but you don't feel the same way when it comes to aborting babies? It's a murder. So we have here crime of passion. This is a crime of passion. Passion is what got your ass in this situation in the first place. Passion is why you ignorantly did not use protection. Passion is the reason why you don't take no birth control. Passion is the reason why you carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. Passion is the reason why your ignorant behind sit up and be trying to purposely trap men with babies. Passion is the reason why you end up making these mistakes that you have to live with forever. Passion is the reason why you had this baby blues over this new life here. Thus, you passionately have abortions. Thus, it makes it a crime of passion. Okay? So let's get some further clarification, guys. You might not like what I have to say, but you can't call me a lie. For those of you who thought I was born for you to like me, baby, that's just not even true. Gilded regret. See, this end up hunting you and taunting you. So you end up with gilded regret after making such decisions to kill your babies. Those the babies that you see as parasites. The babies that you see as no goods. Throwaways that you don't want. Because you got yourself in a sticky situation. You end up with this guilt of regret. And some of these women out here, they do these things and they don't even care. Do you not understand? Every time that you do this, you mess up your insides. Huh? Every time you do this, you mess up your inside. Pieces of your insides come out. Every time you go through with such a procedure. Look at this card here. Look at grief. Can y'all see that? I got the lighting kind of. But look closely at this card, y'all. She's big and pregnant. Here. And this is my African Goddess Rising deck here. Can y'all see that? Let me get it over here so y'all can see. You see how she's pregnant? This card is called Grief. See how she's sitting here under the moon, things hidden, things secret, things done in the dark. She's pregnant. I wish I got this lighting better. Hold on, guys. Let me get this lighting better so y'all can see. Okay, guys. Y'all see? She got this big old belly right here. She's pregnant. Out here and with all these, we get earth here. When you see earthly things here, out here in nature, natural birth. But she's sitting under this moon here. The moon talks about things that's hidden, things that's done in the dark, things that's secret here. But this card is called Grief. So you all sitting in gilded regret for getting pregnant, and this grief has fallen upon you because of such responsibilities here. But this is because you disregarded all your precautions. There are even services available to you when you have made a mistake. You take the plan B within 48 hours, and it will prevent you from getting pregnant. You mean to tell me that the men that you sleeping with, if y'all have made a mistake, you mean to tell me he can't get you 20, 30, $40 to go get the plan B? To keep y'all from having to live with a mistake that y'all made, to keep from having to live with this mistake forever. You mean to tell me you done had sex with a fool that can't even give you $40? He wasn't even worth having sex with then, was it? Especially if you having sex with somebody that it belongs to somebody else. You having sex with somebody else's husband. You having sex with somebody else's man. Or are you just having sex with good for nothing, low down, wretched, broke men? Shit. You sleeping with old broke ass hood type of individuals that can't even give you don't even deserve $30, $40 after you done had sex with him and he done bust all up in you and everything to go get you the plan B after you purposely disregarded all these other steps. Condoms, birth control, spermicide. He can't even give you $30, $40 to go get your plan B. You said forget the plan B. You just don't even skip over that. And you know what's so crazy? I have seen articles since these states that have determined, because here in Arkansas they did it. So they call themselves down the street. I live on the same street right down the street from the Capitol, okay? They down there just a hooping and hollering with their protesting and they marching, y'all. Down here at the full Capitol about this decision, okay? Now everybody into different laws and different shit. They down here protesting and marching about such a thing, okay? About this shit. But you disregarded all the other precautions. And I get people make mistakes sometimes, okay? Sometimes you caught up in the moment. Shit happens. Life happens sometimes. Sometimes that thing might be so good, honey, you just, it might slip your mind. You lost your mind for a time, oh Lord. And I forgot. But surely, when it was over and done, you had 48 hours to correct your mistake. And you chose not to do so. Either your ass is broke and you didn't have the money to go get it yourself, or the person you having sex with is broke. And don't even see you worthy enough for $30 or $40. You got chicks out here that's selling the pussy for more than that. You mean you out here freely having sex with somebody that you couldn't even go and ask for $30 or $40 to correct this mistake that y'all both made? Baby, look, ain't nobody got time for that. Y'all got a whole bunch of other life decisions that y'all need to be trying to rectify. Y'all trying to figure out. No way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Hell, even I know I got a low down baby daddy don't take care of none of his damn kids. But the fool, if I ask the fool for $30, $40 damn dollars, you know what I'm saying? Even if it had been, the type of things that goes on in the hood money, dope money. The fool would have got it. You understand what I'm saying? One way or another. But see, it wasn't like that in my damn situation. But I'm just saying. I mean, even if you out here having sex with hustlers and gangsters and pimps or just, whoever, you mean to tell me that he can't get you $30, $40 for the plan B pill? Come on now. And y'all got a history of lying. Y'all got a history of lying. You've been manipulating the system. So let me tell you a trick. Let me tell you a little trick. Just in case your ass is broke and you stupid. Because this shit here is stupid. So say you made a stupid mistake. And you made that stupid mistake on your own. You broke. And the cat you slept with broke. You can go to the hospital. You can go to Planned Parenthood the next day and tell them some type of unfortunate situation has happened. And the first thing they gonna come in there and do is they gonna bring you that pill. They got them on deck. That's a little trick for all of you that's stupid, that's manipulating the system anyway. Y'all been lying and crying rape on folks for a long time. Go in there and tell them. Little situation happened the day before. And you worried about you might get pregnant from it. They're going to bring you that Plan B pill. Okay? That's for those of you who too broke to take your ass to Walmart or CVS or whatever pharmacy near you and pay for your own damn mistakes. There are still other services. You probably could get it at the health department. You have 40 with the Plan B, you have 48 hours, if I'm not mistaken, to take it after you have made a mistake. So under guilty regret here, we have child. This is what we're talking about. Child. The world has never before seen so many people so eager to kill babies. This is the first card we had to come out. Child. Yeah. These people, y'all false persons. You false persons here. That's why you sitting in grief. See, this guilty regret is about the fact that you done got pregnant with a child here. But this grief here comes from false persons. You being a false person. Mm-hmm. But I'm telling y'all, only reason why I really wasn't even gonna talk about this do a reading on this, but I get tired of the BS. I really do. And y'all don't understand how this shit happens all the time and y'all getting played. This is how y'all can matter of factly know. And I do readings about this because this is how y'all matter of factly know that the system got y'all asses brainwashed and under mind control because they set this shit up all the time. They set up situations to make you feel some type of way. And they get y'all asses to come out and hoop and holler and protest about certain things. And the very things you protesting for or against or whatever falls into line with what they want to do anyway. So they end up being the ones. The lawmakers end up being the ones that get what they want all the time. Anyway, and y'all don't understand y'all being tricked. A lot of this goes on amongst people in poverty. I ain't seen it could have been some out there. Okay, because I haven't seen, you checked out every little thing that's came out from every state, but there's several different states that I get active news about on the daily. Okay, so in various different areas, this is going on. I haven't particularly seen any people out there that's just like ultra rich and wealthy. Them folks is not wasting their time being out there. Might be a few middle class folks out there. But the majority of the people that's out there hooping and hollering and protesting about this is individuals who's in poverty anyway. Who's broke, who's poor, and different things anyway. Y'all are the ones that's out here. Who should know better. You see this person? You in poverty anyway. And you out here hooping and hollering by abortions of children here being just as fake, phony, and fraudulent as the hell you want to be. And I guarantee you the majority of you left from right, left from there, and went and had sex with some damn body. This is what's happening. This is what's going on. Don't nobody want to tell the truth though. Everybody claim they real though, but somebody speak the truth. Somebody, everybody feels some type of way. The fuck about it. Unexpected income. Here. See, the majority of you ain't for having these children unless you can make you can make money off of them anyway. That's why a lot of you feel some type of way when you can't get the guy to stay around. When you got to take care of this child by yourself and you in poverty and you really can't do so, this is even more reason why when you know better, you do better. You would think this shouldn't be a problem. False persons, main female. Because many of you all about the money. All about the money. All about the money. Family room. Can you see this family room empty here? Sitting right up under poverty here. Just imagine if everybody who felt some type of way about their life or just decided, whatever they was dealing with, whatever they was going through, they could just kill off this problem. These situations put y'all in bad health. Y'all don't even understand. You end up having bad health from having all these babies. Or excuse me, having all these abortions. Okay? If you notice, ain't no married people and ain't no ultra rich wealthy people out there hooping and hollering about this matter. Because married people, whether they plan to get pregnant and have a baby or not, they are married. They just go along and take care of their responsibilities. And sometimes even in marriage, you might have both people who, smack dead in the, middle of their, their career and, getting other things in order and may end up getting pregnant. Because when you marry, most people, because y'all just supposed to be with each other, not using protection anyway because y'all are married. So it can happen in a marriage all the time. It's not many married people go down as a couple to get abortions. Okay? Only time you see that happen is when somebody that's married steps out the marriage and gets somebody else pregnant, and they the ones that's going to get the abortion. Okay? But y'all got to understand, we got an official person here. Y'all got to understand that this whole situation has been set up by these people in authority, by these people in power, that's playing with y'all mind, that's done tricked y'all into falling right into their damn trap, okay? That's done got the whole community out, hooping and hollering and protesting. Y'all out here in the hood, out here in the capital near you, some damn well, hooping and hollering and protesting about a matter such as this when we got people who are dying on a daily damn basis. I don't even see y'all hooping and hollering and protesting about the babies that's living, that's dying. You know how many of them die on a daily basis? Living and breathing babies who have been born and is in this world. 800,000 children go missing, vanish into thin air, never to be seen or heard from ever again. You ain't protesting and marching about them. You know how many parents and grandparents have murdered their own damn children and grandchildren? I don't see you out here protesting and marching about them. Do you know how many children have died due to drive-bys and stray bullets? I don't see you out here protesting and marching about them. Do you know how many kids are being killed just outside playing in their yards and at the park due to gang violence and all kinds of shit? I don't see you protesting and marching about them. So y'all need to stop with the bullshit. You up here at the Capitol hooping and hollering and protesting about killing your babies that you the one carelessly and recklessly got pregnant with. child and legally give it up for adoption and bless somebody who can't have a child. You want to do something. Because see now, what's happening, y'all ain't got these messages of concern that this done passed here. This done brought about a great change in y'all life. Now y'all sitting in despair and y'all sitting in expectation for something else to happen. But see, you really, because of these messages of concern that you done get about these laws that's in the past, and now it ain't legal for you to get abortions here, and this change that came about here, y'all in despair over this situation now. Because you don't know what you're going to do. And you're sitting in expectation trying to see is something going to change back? Is something what's going to happen? Or whatever. Because now you got to have a conversation with all your damn lovers. You got to figure something else out. Because now that you can't, it ain't legal for you to get no damn abortion. Now you got to have a conversation with all your different multiple ass lovers that you could possibly be getting pregnant by. All these people, all these babies dying on a damn daily basis. Every single day. You got family annihilators out here murdering their children. Murdering their babies in cold blood. You ain't protesting and marching about them. You know how many kids have popped up dead? I ain't never seen not one protest or rally for children that's dying. That has been born and in this world. Ain't no protests or marches that's happen. Every one of these school shootings that's happen, and babies dying. And nobody has even asked a question. Why is it that every one of these lone wolf shooters, when they decide to shoot up a school, no matter how old they is, they decide to do it at an elementary school? Even some of them who shot up places that in high school, they don't go shoot up they damn school. They go shoot up in the elementary school. You ain't protesting about that. That shit is staged. It's on purpose. Fortune, money. This is what it's about. Money. You can't benefit. You can't benefit out of this child. You just want to get rid of it. But see, the government make money either way. The government make money off of y'all ass either way. They make money off of you, whether you abort your children or not. They gonna make money off of you. They just set this whole situation up. You got my lady here with on false person here. See, you thinking about all the months that you gonna be bent all out of shape. You worried about your body, honey. You can't club no more. You can't party no more. You can't have sex and you kick it like you want to no more. During them whole 9 months, and then after that, you thinking about the fact that you got this baby and you gotta feed, you gotta change their diapers and make these bottles, and you trying to party and kick it and get your groove back and all kind of shit. You get to thinking about that. So your old false, phony, fraudulent ass, like, no, you just gonna abort this baby. The hell up out of here. We got consistency here. See this red cloth wrapped around her dress. You want to act like you pure. You got the white dress on, so you want to act like you pure and you innocent. But you see how that red is a red cloth wrapped around? That's blood sacrifice. You want to play pretend like you so uprighteous and so upstanding and so beautiful and so wonderful and such a good damn person, but you don't want nobody to know just how many babies you done consistently, because you a con artist, how many babies you done consistently killed. That's what that red cloth draped around your ass mean. It's blood sacrifice. Poverty. Individuals in poverty. They fell on poverty. See, now y'all mad as hell. Because if abortion is illegal, now y'all run the risk of going to damn prison for killing your baby. Because even if you if you can't legally go and get an abortion, Anybody that's offering abortions to you, they gonna go to prison and get their business shut down. You're gonna go to prison for even having the procedure done. And if you secretly start having abortions behind the scenes, like they was doing back in the day, these at-home abortions, backroom abortions and shit with hangers and all kinds of sick ass, twisted ass shit, bitch, you gonna run the risk of going to prison. So guess what? These official people, they gonna make money off of you any goddamn way. Do you know how much money they make off the prison population? It's a setup. It's a setup. And y'all dumbass done fell right into the trap. It's all about money. Young women here. Young women. Sitting here on unexpected income. Sitting here right between karmic cycles. And living life on the edge here. It's all about the money. If you can't benefit from anything, oh, you don't want it. You don't want it. Spirit, clarify main female. Clarify main female. And some of you got people that have abortions for different reasons. Too. Some of you, if you people out here, if disabilities or something running your family or something, your child gonna have some type of disability or something, people's killing their babies because of that. Even a whole lot of cons out here, don't we? Consolation here, okay? You sitting in conversation. See, you go every time you go to one of these little clinics and different things. It's sitting here on the main female. You sit up here and discuss with these individuals about having an abortion here, okay? And that's it right here next to trying to purposely trap someone with a baby and living life on the edge here, okay? That shit don't quite work out how you want it to. That's when you go to the clinics here and you get these consultations about getting these abortions here, okay? Because your ass is sitting up in despair here. You said you weren't able to quite trap him the way you wanted to, huh? Right here. And especially y'all trying to trap these men with money. Child, please. Yeah. Trying to trap these men with money. People... We got Side here on Family Room. Ain't she dressed like she going to a funeral? And you see how she got her hands crossed and folded over her vagina area here? Yeah. This here right next to purposely trying to purposely trap someone with a baby and premeditated murder here. See, when the shit don't go right how you want it to or whatever, you couldn't create this family with who you want to create this family for here. You get the sign here. You upset and you sad. So your option is premeditated murder. Yeah. We have bad health here. Child came out on bad health here. They said right between Baby Blues New Life and Serial Killer here. Y'all got multiple bodies. Multiple bodies on you. Multiple bodies on you. Individuals out here who done did this several times. You done smooth messed up your whole damn inside. You meet the love of your damn life. You meet the love of your damn life. You ain't gonna be able to get this person a damn child. Cause you done had your walls scraped so many damn times. We got thought here on official person. They sit in deep thought too. See, they all about blood sacrifice. See how he got a white gown on here too, just like that woman that was up there on your consistency. Like they pure and innocent and upstanding and righteous pillars of the community here. But they drape, he got the red cloth coming over here too. They down with that blood sacrifice. Even this official person sitting here. Even with this official person sitting here, you see him in the red here. Blood sacrifice. This is right here between serial killer and heavy burdens, okay? Right above, when you know better, you do better. And murder here. Right next to order out of chaos here. This is a setup. This is stage. And y'all fell right in that trap. They for that murder, kill. They for that blood sacrifice. What you mean? What you mean? Hmm. Mm-mm. Lord. Mm-mm. Wow. Wow. And then we have this is you see how this person standing here at this grave here. This is a widow card, but this comes out on community here. Okay. I feel like this is the death because of what we're talking about. This is the death of these babies here. But many of them ain't, they ain't been born for you to bury them here. But it's the same difference. You just kill them and leave them in the clinic. Then what you think the clinic do with them? Don't you know they take them baby fetal cells and make all kind of creams and ointments and all for all these people who want to stay looking young and shit. They put some of this shit in food products, all type of care products and everything. You have no idea what they doing with them damn fetus cells. Fetus cells. Okay? But look what's right at the bottom of the deck. Wife. And you see how she's sitting here? You see how she's sitting here with this child? They're what y'all killing out. Okay? Wife. Despair. Death. Y'all ain't nobody's damn wives. You're carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. Are you getting pregnant by somebody who got a wife? Or because y'all not nobody's wife, this person ain't trying to marry you and be with you forever. You in despair here. You feeling down. You feeling sad. You feeling suicide on different shit with despair being here. So we have death care. So then you just want to kill the child here. Yeah. Yeah. And this is here right up under message of concern here. Look. Change. Message of concern. Change. And despair. Okay. And look at this here. Wife. Message of concern. Despair. Change. See, you in despair. You sad about this change here. Why you in despair over this death here? Because you can't kill your babies no more. Y'all stupid. Y'all people stupid. And y'all fell right into the trap that satanic powers that be wanted you to fall into. So if they do decide to overturn it, you done beg for it. You done ask for it. Then y'all gonna feel like, we do got rights. We do control things. We do, y'all just under, you don't control the damn thing. Because all of you is under mind control. Sit. Spirit, what other messages? Are there any other messages? Yeah. We got the Nine of Swords here. This talks about mental conflict, anguish, being haunted and taunted, stress, depressed, anxiety, can't sleep, can't eat here. Over these situations here. Getting pregnant. Because y'all false persons and y'all sleeping with these is one night stands. You sleeping with knights and shit who are clearly players. They coming and going all the damn time. Coming and going, literally. Okay? Y'all sneaking and creeping around with these false persons because y'all false persons. You carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant. Don't get me wrong. Like I said in the beginning, if it's a situation where there has been incest, and you was taken advantage of or something like that, if you were raped, okay, or if there's something where it's a medical emergency, you could die and the child could die, giving birth or something, if it has been determined as that, those are all the reasons that it needs to be available. Okay, we got the Strength card here that comes out with poverty and consistency here. Okay. Individuals trying to use faith and courage in the situation here, trying to be strong in this situation because you knew you was poor and in poverty before you carelessly and recklessly got pregnant here. Okay, now y'all got extreme feelings and overwhelming emotions here. Okay, because you're not getting the income that you wanted from because you're not going to get the income that you wanted from having this damn child. Okay. For living life on the edge because of these karmic cycles that you in, because you some young woman here and you expected to get some type of money from this, but just come to find out. And see, this is why you in mental conflict, because you sneaking and creeping around, you sleeping with these, with these knights here, with these individuals who don't care nothing about sticking around, standing around because they think they pimps, they think they players, okay? Or they cheaters. Y'all living life on the edge here, okay? So you got the two wands here, which talks about a decision, okay? One having clear vision, making a decision. You had clear vision, and you made a decision to live your life on the edge. To not be on birth control, to not use protection. You carelessly and recklessly got pregnant, and then you made the decision. Because it's your body and it's your choice to go get this consultation here about terminating this pregnancy here, because you quite weren't able to trap somebody that you wanted to with a baby. Spirit clarify, family room. Yeah. Didn't I tell you? Blood sacrifice here. With family room and size. The Nine of Wands talks about one being hostile, being angry, being defensive about things. One feeling like a sacrifice need to be made. You know what's being sacrificed? These children, these babies. That's what's being sacrificed. That's what's being sacrificed. Look what flipped out my hand fell. Death. They sit here with bad health and child. Death. Sit right here with baby blues, new life. This is the conclusion. This is what you want to do. You want to kill these babies here. You want to kill these babies here. But like I said, they determine where the only way you can get an abortion is if somebody has bad health, or if you're going to die, or the child is going to die in the process of you trying to have a child or whatever. Or I think if it's rape or something like that or whatever. Other than that, they say that the abortion is illegal here. Okay? But then you got women out here, y'all got multiple body counts, because this is right next to, we got baby blues, new life here, and serial killer. We got women who you in bad health because you constantly having these abortions here. You constantly causing the death of these babies here. Yeah. We got the World here to come out with the official person in thought. Something has come to an end for something new to begin here, okay? The World here, this talks about a completion of a cycle. Something has gone full circle here. This has been allowed for a long time. This has been allowed for a long time. There's been a whole lot of babies that has been sacrificed here. Okay? And so now a decision has been made. A legal decision has been made here about this situation. And it has caused all this conflict. Now there's fighting and fussing and cussing and arguing and disagreements and protesting and hooping and hollering and marching because of this decision that has been made. The community, this sits on community with this widower card here, which also speaks to death here. Okay? This sits right next to heavy burdens and crime of passion here. Okay? So the community is up in arms and upset because of this legal decision that's been made, and it has caused conflict here over this situation. Yeah. Spirit, are there any other messages? Yeah. So we have here, we got the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Swords talks about recovery, talks about healing, talks about one needs to recover or heal from a situation. Okay? The Wheel of Fortune here. Got the Tower here. The Four of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Coins, the Tower here, and the Five of Cups. Okay? Because this is traumatic situations. Sudden upheavals that cause sadness and loss. Here. Okay? It causes one to need to recover and heal from these situations here, y'all. So this is what's going on. I just wanted to do a reading. about this, guys. The main message, I mean, there was many different messages pertaining to this topic, okay? But what y'all need to understand, y'all need to stop falling prey to the shit that goes on in this world, okay? You in this world, but you don't have to be of this world, okay? Because y'all need to understand a lot of this shit is staged. A lot of this shit is staged and it's set up, okay? And it's purposely done in an effort to manipulate your mind and control your mind, okay? And the only ones at the end who ends up winning are the official people, are the persons in authority, are the persons in power here, okay? Y'all are in guilt and regret here because there has been a change in the wind. And you don't quite like it, okay? Y'all don't like the change that has come about. But there's a change in the wind for a reason here, okay? Keep your eyes and ears open around these situations here, okay? A lot of people are feeling, a lot of people here are feeling heartache and heartbreak over this situation here, okay? But this heartache and heartbreak is a multitude, a multitude of different energies. Y'all need to understand, but a lot of times really all the time, only time a person wants an abortion, besides a health reason or because of something unjust happening to them, like rape or incest or something, you need to understand that there is no love there. There is no love there, okay? Somebody having hurt feelings. This is betrayal, sorrow, pain. This is because of breakups, okay? This is because of cheating, lying, okay? This is because of disappointment, misery, affairs, loss, which is the reason why these things are even happening in the first place. See, y'all, those of y'all who protesting and marching about this matter here, who feel so grief-stricken about this matter here, y'all may feel heartache and heartbreak because you feel like, a right of yours is being stripped away. But if you really break it down and think about it, anybody who wants to, and like I said, I'm only speaking of the persons who has not been put in an unfortunate circumstance and this has happened to them. Okay? Other people, y'all need to understand, who just randomly want to have an abortion or who has had a history of multiple abortions, you need to understand that there is no love there. Not for themselves, not for their child, not for the situation. There's no love there. That is solely why they want to have an abortion, because clearly they don't care about no another life. All they know is what they want in the moment that they want it. They don't want a child right now, okay? And the only reason why there's no love and it is because they didn't get something that they wanted, okay? Because of a breakup, because of a cheating, because of lying, okay? Because of some type of disappointment or loss, or this was an affair, okay? Some type of betrayal went on in the first place for this child to even be born here, okay? So people's feeling some type of way. Spirit. We have here mean and surly. This is the mother card here, okay? But this speaks to a mother who is a bad mother. You see how she is in this dark energy? I have more than one mother card in this deck here, okay? This card actually says the mother. My other mother card is the Empress card. Now that's the loving, caring, nurturing mother. This is the bad mother here, okay? This mother here may do spell work. This mother is unloving, okay, is mean and surly. This person is hot-tempered, could be into magic, could be a witch. This mother is neglectful, very hateful, envy and jealous, abusive, okay? This mother is not nurturing at all and wicked here, okay? Selfish, abusive even here, okay? And these are some, maybe not all, but these are some of the women who wants these abortions, okay? And before anybody gets to feeling some type of way, I said maybe not all. But a lot of these women who carelessly and recklessly get pregnant and different things like this, okay? This is being done by individuals who are bad mothers anyway. But the problem is that this keeps reoccurring. This keeps on happening. The other reason why this so frequently happens here is because of toxic lovers, addictions, okay? A bad romance, people who have sex addictions, bad habits, okay? And various different things, okay? Just carelessly and recklessly having sex with one another, okay? And not caring about the consequences of doing so. Spare one more card, please. Yeah, we have the Fool here. Carelessly and recklessly living. Stupidity. Being silly. Blindly taking leaps of faith. Low IQ. Okay? Unreliable type of energy. Acting a fool and being foolish. Ignorance. Risky behavior. Childishness. These are the individuals who carelessly and recklessly are getting pregnant, and then thereafter you want to readily have available the services for you to continue to kill off your babies because of your mistakes that you could have easily prevented and fixed before this even happened. You're not even taking those options to prevent this from happening. Y'all shouldn't be carelessly and recklessly having babies anyway. I did a whole video. Okay? For those of you, it's so many people running around here talking about some stay woke, I'm woke, and all this other kind of stuff. Claiming to be woke, but if you was really awakened, you would not be carelessly and recklessly bringing children into this world anyway, because it is cruel and unusual punishment for you to claim to be awake, but you continue to carelessly and recklessly bring your child into a world that is evil, that is wicked, that is dangerous, and they're going to end up being a statistic, being a slave, and being oppressed. How in the hell are you awake, yet you keep carelessly and recklessly getting pregnant and bringing children into the world just for them to be a statistic? You ain't woke. You blind as they come. I thank you all for listening. I thank you for watching. If you would be so kind to like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who would like to contact me, you can do so at tiffanyziegler60@gmail.com or at tiff.diamond.36@gmail.com. You can follow me on Instagram, which is shine bright like a diamond with an underscore between each word. If there is anyone who is interested in donating to the channel, you can do so through Cash App at $tiffdiamond36 or through PayPal, which is paypal.me/@36diamond. As always, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There is wickedness in high places, and there is evil that is lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings, watch the company you keep, watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when somebody may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.